and welcome to your advanced beginner workout. We're going to start seated on the mat with your knees bent and your feet flat. From here, focus on sitting tall. Take a breath in. Now just nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders forward. Holding it here, just take that deep breath into your back and exhale all the way out. We always want to release the tension before we begin. Take it again, another deep breath in, open up the front, back, and side of your rib cage. And exhale out, release the tension from the day. Don't think about what's happening later, focus on now. One more time, take a deep breath in. And on your next exhale, just start rolling up through the spine, lengthening tall. Reach your arms out in front of your body and let's roll all the way down to the mat. Tuck, curve, and roll the body back. Continue rolling through your spine. Once you're down on the mat, place your hands by your side and then walk your feet in a little bit closer to you. We're going to start with a double hip release. So keep a neutral pelvis. Let both knees fall apart from each other. Slide your legs along the mat. Then turn your toes up to the ceiling. Bend the knees, drag the legs back in. Really recruit the abs as you pull the legs in. Now let the knees fall away from each other. Slide the legs out. Turn the toes up to the ceiling and bend the knees, drag it back in. Focus on tightening the abs as you're doing that. So let the knees open. Press it away. Turn the toes up. Now use that exhale as you pull in. Exhale, pull it. And one more time, knees open up. Press the legs away, turn the toes up, bend the knees, pull it back in. Let's stay right where you are, but we're going to curl the head and shoulders off the mat. So take your breath in and lengthen the back of your neck. Curl the head and shoulders forward, start gently reaching your fingertips toward your toes. Holding it here, take a breath in. Now exhale, just lower the body right back down to the mat. Let's take it again. Lengthen the back of the neck, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders forward, gently reaching. Holding it here, take a breath in, and then exhale, lower your body right back down to the mat. One more time this way. Breath in here, lengthen the neck, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders forward, slide the ribcage down to the hips. Hold it here, take a breath in, and then lower your body all the way back down to the mat. Take your hands and go ahead and place them behind your head. We're going to do the same exercise, but it'll be more loaded because of where your arms are. So take your breath in from here, lengthen the neck, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders forward, lifting. Holding it here, take a breath in, and then exhale, lower your body back down to the mat. Same thing again, lengthen from the top of the head, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders forward, lifting, holding it here, keep the gaze at the tops of your knees, and then exhale, lower your body back down to the mat. One more like this, lengthen from the top of the head, curl the head and shoulders forward, gently lifting, holding it here, take a deep breath in, and then exhale, lower your body back down, and release. From here, go ahead and remove your hands from behind your head, reach them up toward the ceiling. Turn your palms in to face each other. From here, reach your fingers up like you're going to push the ceiling away, and then gently drag your shoulder blades down and in toward the mat. Take that again. Breath in as you reach those fingers up, feel the shoulder blades come wide. And then exhale, gently drag your shoulder blades down and in toward the mat. Inhale as you reach it up. And then exhale, just gently dragging it down and in. Two more like this. Inhale as you reach. And exhale, gently dragging the shoulder blades down toward the mat. One more time. Inhale, reaching it up. And then exhale, dragging it down and in. Now find your neutral position here, just find where you feel natural, and lower the hands all the way down by your side. From here, make sure your feet are close enough to your hips that you feel comfortable rolling your hips up. So if you need to adjust, go ahead and do so now. Take a breath in from here. Exhale, tuck the pelvis under, squeeze the glutes. Now start rolling your hips up and reach your knees forward toward your feet. Holding it here, take a breath in. Now start softening from your breastbone, rolling down from your spine, and releasing the hips back forward to where they started. Let's do it again. Tuck the pelvis under, start rolling the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and lift. Holding it here, take a breath in, and then start rolling down through your spine, bone by bone, and releasing the hips forward. One more time, you guys. Go ahead and tuck under, roll the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and lift. Hold it here, take a breath in, and soften the spine, rolling down and releasing to the mat. Now from here, take your right foot and place it on top of your left thigh. Make sure your bottom foot is on the thigh, not crossed across your leg. From here, take a breath in. Start rolling the hips up, reaching the knees away from your body, lifting. Don't be afraid to put pressure down through your foot on your thigh. Now start rolling your body back down and release. Now instead of a roll this time, make it a lift. So take a breath in. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips straight up. Hold it, take a breath in, and lower your hips right back down. Same thing again. Exhale as you lift. Hold it for that breath in, and lower your body back down. Two more. And again, exhale, squeeze the glutes, lift. Hold it here, and then lower right back down. One more time, and again, exhale as you squeeze and lift. and then lower the hips back down. Let's go ahead and switch your feet. So put that foot flat, bring the other foot on top of the thigh, so foot flat on the thigh. Take a breath in from here. Roll up on the first one. Tuck the pelvis under. Roll the hips up, squeeze the glutes, and reach your knees away from your body. Holding it here, just take a breath in and start rolling your body down and releasing your hips. Let's change it to a lift. So breath in here. Exhale, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips straight up. Hold it, take a breath in, and then just lower your hips back down. Same thing again. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Hold it, take a breath, and lower the hips back down. Do it again. Exhale, squeeze to lift. Take a breath in, and lower it back down. One more time, everyone. Exhale as you squeeze to lift. Hold it, take a breath, and lower your hips back down. Take that foot off of your thigh, place it on the floor. From here, extend your legs straight out along the mat and flex your toes gently up toward the ceiling. Reach the arms up toward the ceiling, then reach them overhead as far as you can without feeling like you're arching your back. From here, take a breath, reach the arms up. Nod the chin, curl the body forward, and start reaching over your toes. Now keep this curled position, but start rolling the body backwards, squeezing your glutes to pull your body back and keeping the shoulders released. Now reach the arms up and overhead. Let's start again. Breath in, reach the arms up. Nod the chin, curl the body forward, tuck from the pelvis, keep reaching up and over those toes. Now tuck, curve, and roll the body back down. Continue rolling, lengthening through your spine and reaching the arms up and overhead. Excellent job, you guys. Reach the arms up, nod the chin, curl the body forward, continue to reach. And then tuck, curve, and roll the body back down and releasing. Now this time we'll lead with the arms on the way up, and I'm going to change it on the way down. So reach the arms up, nod the chin, curl the body forward, continue reaching over the toes. Now try and keep your head in between your arms on the way down. So start rolling your body down, but let your head stay in between the arms and then lower back down. Now lead with the arms on the way up. So arms reach, nod the chin, curl the body, follow the arms on the way up, reaching. Now keep your head right between the arms as you start tucking under, rolling back, continue to roll, shoulders down away from the ears, and lower. One more time like this. Lead with the arms, reaching up, nod the chin, curl the body forward, start reaching up and over those toes. Keep the head in between the arms. Now start tucking under, rolling it back, continue to roll, shoulders dropped, and releasing it down. From here, reach your arms up to the ceiling, then lower them down by your side. Go ahead and bend your knees so your feet are flat on the mat. Once you're here, we're going to be going into the 100. So we're going to start with your legs up in tabletop. Find your imprint position first. Lift one leg, then your other leg up in your tabletop. Holding it here, take a breath in, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up. We're going to add a bend and stretch. Here we go. Start breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, reach up. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now bending. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5, and bending. 2, 3, 4, 5, and reaching. 2, 3, 4, 5. Keep crunching. 2, 3, 4, 5, and exhale. 2, 3, 4, 5, and in. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now reach and hold. And lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5. Now lower. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lift it. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. 30. 2, 3, 4, 5, and down. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lifting. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Last set. 2, 3, 4, 5, and lower. 2, 3, 4, 5. Bend the knees in. Lower your head and shoulder down first, and then lower one foot at a time down into the mat. From here, go ahead and grab the back of your leg, come all the way up to a seated position. Once you're seated, we're going to go ahead and kneel on all fours. So hands right under the shoulders, knees underneath the hips here. From here, let's start in this position, tuck your toes under. Think about a long line from your head to your tailbone. Take a breath in. On your exhale, hover your knees off the mat and hold it for a 3. Keep holding for 2, holding for 1, and lower it down. Same thing again. Exhale, squeeze and lift for a 3, holding for 2, holding for 1, and lower it down. One more here. Exhale, squeeze and lift for a 3, holding for 2, holding for 1, and lower it down. If you're looking for more, we're going to walk into a kneeling push-up position. If not, stick with the exercise we just did. Hips down, toes still tucked under. Pulling those abs, same hover. Here we go. Take a breath. Hover up for a 3. Hold it for a 2. Hold it for a 1. Lower it back down. And again, exhale, squeeze and hold for a 3. Hold it for a 2. Hold it for a 1. Lowering it down. One more time. Exhale as you squeeze and lift for a 3. Hold it for a 2. Hold it for a 1. Lower the knees. Go ahead and press back in your shell stretch. Hips back to your heels. Round through the spine. Breathe here. And we're going to come right back into a laying position on your stomach. So go ahead and come back out and lay it all the way down. Once you're down on the mat, keep your legs about hip distance apart or together, whatever feels best, and make sure your arms have enough room to reach and circle around to the side for your breaststroke. So we're going to do a few without the arms to start. Elbows in by your side, palms flat on the mat. Squeeze your glutes, engage your abdomen, stabilize the lower body. Take a breath in. Lengthen from the top of the head. Draw your shoulder blades down and back and just give a little bit of lift. So you're looking toward the front of your mat or off the mat. Take a breath in here. And exhale, lower your body right back down. 2 more like this. Breath in here, lengthen from the head, shoulder blades back, start lifting. Keep engaging the lower body. Take a breath in here. And lower your body back down to the mat. 1 more time. Breath in here, lengthen from the top of the head, shoulder blades back, start lifting. Hold it, take a breath in. And then start lowering your body back down. Now your lift in your spine will be the same. Don't make it bigger just because the arms are adding in. So from here, hover your arms off the mat just like you're doing with your nose. Take a breath in. On your exhale, reach your arms straight forward. Now as you inhale, circle the arms around, lift the spine, find that same hover you did before. Bend the elbows, dive the body back down. Circle the arms around, open up your chest and lift. Now bend the elbows, diving it forward. Circle all the way around, open up to your chest and lifting. And again, bend the elbows, diving it front. And circle around, lifting back. Nice job, you guys. And again, bend the elbows, diving it forward. Reach around and open up through the chest. That's it, really diving it front, reaching. Keep pulling in your abs, support the low back. 2 more times, diving it forward, reaching. Circle up, around and back, lifting. 1 more time, diving it forward. And then circling around and back. Now lower your body back down. Let's press back into that shell stretch again. So hips back to your heels. Round through your spine, curve, breathe here. And then just start rolling your body all the way back up to a seated position. Once you're seated, we're going to have a seat on the mat with your legs straight out in front of you and about shoulder distance apart here. So from here, if this feels uncomfortable to sit like this, give a little bit of bend in your knees so you can get vertical in your pelvis. So if you feel like you're being pushed backward, try bending those knees. Reach your arms out to the side, palms facing forward. Take a breath in from here, rotate your body. Turn your back thumb down, nod the chin, and reach like you're going to saw off your baby toe across your foot. Roll the body up, stacking up through your spine, flip the back palm up, and rotate back to center. Opposite side, rotate the body. Back thumb down, nod the chin, reach, and dive across toward those toes. Start coming all the way up, flip the back palm up, and then rotate back to center. Same thing again, rotate your torso. Back thumb down, nod the chin, roll the body forward. Start stacking up nice and tall through your spine like someone's pulling in your back arm. Flip the palm up, rotate back. Opposite side, rotate the body, back thumb down, nod the chin, reach it across. And then start lengthening back up, flip the palm up, and rotate to center. Lower the arms down, we're going to have a seat toward the front of the mat again. Once you're toward the front of the mat, let's give a little roll back off your sit bones. Bring both legs up in your tabletop position, bring your legs together, hands are going to come on your shins. Curve your spine and look toward the tops of your knees. Now we're not going to roll all the way back right away, so give it just a tiny tuck in your pelvis, and then rocking it back forward. See how far you can challenge yourself without actually rolling all the way back and bringing it back front. So it's like a precursor to the rolling, but see if you can control it. If you've already rolled back, don't worry about it. Come on back up and give it another try. Nice job, everyone. 2 more like this, little tuck under. Bring it back up 1 more time, and again, little tuck under. And bring it up into your full motion. Go ahead and roll this time. Tuck curve and roll the body back. And then just rocking it back forward to find your balance. Nice job, everyone. Go ahead and tuck, curve, and roll. And then bring it back front. Keep tucking the pelvis under to roll back. And then little rock to bring it forward. Remember, always stay off your neck. So just roll to those shoulder blades. Pelvis is tucking. Shoulders are released. Light hold on your legs just to keep that shape. Try and keep some space between your chest and your thighs. And really use those abs to let your body control the roll forward and the roll back. Tuck and roll. Nice job, everyone. 2 more just like this. Tuck and rolling it back. Next time when you're at the top, I'm going to have you hang out and stay there for a moment. Once you're back at the top, breathe. Don't let your feet go down. Let's roll on your back, body crunched up, legs in tabletop. Rolling it back, find that transition. Grab onto your right knee, send the left leg forward. Now inhale, exhale, switch. Keep reaching, keep pressing, keep the body crunched up for 4 and 3. Last 2, and 1. Hold it here. Bring your hands behind your head. Rotate toward your bent knee. Now add the rotation with your upper body. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Rotate, press. Keep going. That's it. And again, nice job for 4 and 3. Last 2, and 1. Come back to center. Lower your body down. Arms by your side. And lower 1 foot at a time down to the mat. Keeping your body right where it is. Make sure your feet are about hip distance apart here. From here, I'm going to have you go ahead and lift your hips up, and we're going to work on your shoulder bridge, so stick with me. Squeeze those glutes, lift your hips up. Hold it here, take a breath in. Go ahead and lift your right leg up into a tabletop. Extend your leg as straight as you can. Now flex your ankle, lower the leg down. Point the toes, you lift it back up. Do that again. Flex the heel, point to lower, then point to lift it up. And again, flex the heel to lower down. Point the toe to lift. Now bend your knee, lower your foot down, toe ball heel, opposite leg. Lifting it up, extend the leg. Flex the heel to lower, point the toe to lift. That's it. Exhale, flex the heel, and point the toe. One more time. Flex the heel, point the toe, bend the knee, lower the foot down, and then lower your hips back down to the mat. We're going to do that again, trying to start on the opposite leg. So take a breath in, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips up. Go ahead and bring that leg up through a tabletop, extend your leg. Flex the heel, lower it down, then point the toe to lift. Exhale, flex to lower, point to lift. One more time, flex to lower, point to lift, bend the knee in, lower the foot down, toe ball heel, opposite leg. Lifting it up, extend the leg. Flex the heel, and then point the toe. And again, flex the heel, point the toe. One more time, flex the heel, point the toe, bend the knee in, lower the foot down, and then lower your hips back to the mat. Stay right where you are. Let's find that imprint position, little tuck in your pelvis. Bring one leg, then your other leg up in your tabletop position. Take a breath in, nod the chin, curl the head and shoulders up, grab onto the outsides of your knees. Now from here, reach your legs away and your arms overhead. Now just bend the elbows and knees to pull them back in. Do that again. Exhale, reach your arms and legs away, and then pulling it back in. That's it. Exhale as you reach it away, pulling it back in. And again, exhale as you reach, pulling it in. 2 more times, reaching it up, pulling it in. 1 more time, reaching it up. Pull it in, stay up, extend your legs up to the ceiling. Grab your right leg, reach your left leg away. Now give a little pulse. So inhale, reach, pulse. Inhale, exhale, press, reach. Keep going, that's it. Get longer through your legs. Now make sure your legs are as straight as you can get them. So it can be anywhere from bent a lot to pretty straight. And then we want to make sure we're grabbing either above or below the knee joint. So never grab in that sensitive spot right behind your knee. Use the leg to help keep your body stay crunched up, and give a little stretch through your hamstring here, but always gentle. Good, you guys, that's it. Both legs up, bend the knees, lower your head, lower your hands, lower one foot at a time down into the mat. Excellent job. From here, we're going to lay right on your side. So go ahead and just roll onto your side, whichever way you can see me best. Once you're there, get your hand underneath your head, and take your opposite hand and place it on the mat in front of you for support. Think about your bottom rib cage. Give a little bit of a lift in it, just here in one long line from your head to your tail. And from here, we're going to start with that top leg, lifting it up. So lift up your top leg a little bit higher than hip height. Hold it here. Now lift up your bottom leg to meet it, and lower both legs down. So take a breath in as you lift up the top leg. Exhale, squeeze the bottom to meet it, then lower it down. Keep doing this. Inhale, lift, squeeze, and lower. Don't worry about your feet touching. That actually has nothing to do with it. Try and connect your inner thighs. So lift, squeeze, lower. 2 more here. Lift, squeeze, lower. 1 more time. Lift, squeeze, lower. Now both legs lift together. So exhale, lift both legs up, both legs down. Good, and again, exhale, lifting up, lower it down. You're doing great. Exhale as you lift, lower it down. Focus on your legs reaching away from you as you lift up. That will help you move within the joint rather than feeling stuck in the joint there. 2 more times like this. Exhale as you lift up, lowering it down. 1 more time, everyone. Exhale as you lift, and lower it down. Let's go ahead and flip where your head and your feet are so we can end up on the opposite side. Once you're there, get that hand underneath your head, one long line from fingertips to toes. Take your opposite hand, place it on the mat in front of you. A little bit of lift in the rib cage. Start with the top leg. Lift it up a little bit higher than hip height. Hold it there. Now lift with the bottom leg to meet it. Then lower both legs down together. So lift with the top leg, squeeze the bottom, and lower it down. Good. Lifting, squeezing, lower it down. Doing great, you guys. Go ahead and lift up, squeeze, lower it down. 2 more like this. Lift up, squeeze into it, lower down. Keep pulling in those abs so you don't roll forward or back. Next time, both legs together. So on your exhale, lift up both legs and lower it down. Now in this one, it's really easy to want to push the bottom rib cage into the mat. So make sure you're still giving that little bit of a lift so your spine is neutral here. We don't want to have a nice sag in your spine. We want to keep it engaged, keep the abs on, and then lift those legs. 1 more time, everyone. Exhale as you lift and lower it down. Nice job. We're actually just going to continue rolling onto your stomach, so keep going right onto your stomach. Once you're there, take your hands and just place them underneath your forehead. You can either look down toward the mat and just listen to me, or if you'd like to see me, go ahead and turn your head to one side. So from here, I'm going to have you bend your knees, bring your heels together. So your knees are shoulder distance apart, your heels are actually touching.
So it's like you have a whale tail or mermaid tail behind you. Pull in your abs before you do anything. Take a breath. On your exhale, squeeze your heels together and hold it for 3. Keep holding for 2. Holding for 1, and then release it out. Do that again. Exhale, squeeze and hold for 3. Holding for 2. Holding for 1, and releasing it out. Nice job, you guys. Exhale, squeeze and hold for 3. Holding for 2. Holding for 1, and release it out. One more time here. Exhale, squeeze and hold for 3. Holding for 2. Holding for 1, and release it out. Stay right where you are, but reach your legs out along the mat and bring them about shoulder distance apart. Turn out your toes so they're facing away from each other. If you want to turn your head away from me and just listen, I'm going to give you a quick rundown. So you're just going to lift one leg up at a time, alternating legs. Go ahead and turn your cheek the opposite way so we can get that neck going the opposite direction. Go ahead and pull in the abs. Take a breath. On your exhale, just lift up one leg and lower it back down. Now alternate. Exhale as you lift the opposite leg. Lower it down. Now really squeeze your glute to get the leg to lift. And if you feel like you're rocking into your opposite hip, you're lifting your leg a little bit too high. So make sure you're getting longer from your leg, like I'm grabbing onto your toes and pulling it. So you're reaching away and up. Exhale, lift. That's what's going to engage the muscle group to work at its best here. 2 more times. That's it. Exhale as you reach away and lift. Lower it down. 1 more time. Exhale as you lift. Lower it down. From here, we're going to go ahead and press all the way back from that shallow stretch. Just curve through your spine, breathing here. Rounding your back. And then on your next breath, we're going to roll all the way up. We're going to have a seated position toward the front of the mat again with your knees bent and your feet flat. Once you're there, we're going to bring the hands behind your head on this one. So go ahead and find that seated position. Bring the hands behind your head. From here, take a breath in. On your exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body about halfway back. Holding this position, take a deep breath in. On your exhale, round your body forward, come toward your thighs, and then just start stacking up tailbone to head, lengthening and lifting. Same thing again. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body back. Scoop up from the belly, hold it, take a breath in. Exhale, round the body forward, so hinge front from the pelvis, and then roll backwards and up from your tailbone through your rib cage, shoulders back, and head on top. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body back. Holding it here, take a deep breath in. Exhale, round the body forward, come toward those thighs, and then gently roll backwards and up, lengthening and lifting, tall through your spine. One more time. Exhale, tuck, curve, and roll the body backward. Holding here, take a deep breath into your rib cage, opening up side to side, round the body forward toward the thighs here, and then start rolling backwards and up, stacking up through your spine and lifting tall. Now reach your arms up to the ceiling, circle it around, bring them right by your side. From here, I'm going to have everyone go ahead and sit but face toward me. So just turn your body to the side. Now, setup's a little funny on this one. So your back leg, knee bent, foot flat on the mat. Your opposite leg is going to tuck behind that heel. So we have your feet in this weird little diamond shape here. Now take your hand and you're going to place it toward the middle front of your thigh. So closer to your knee in alignment than back toward your hips. So make sure your arm's a little bit in front of you here. Take your opposite arm and rest it right on top of your thigh. We're going to be coming onto this front knee and lifting your hips forward. So from here, take a breath. On your exhale, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, lift up and reach up and over so you're in a side bend position. And then just lower your hips back down to that seated position, let your arm rest back. Try that again. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, lift up, open up, side bend, let your head follow the line of your spine, and then lower your body back down, seated on that hip. One more time. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, reach, go up and over, let everything curve, and then lowering back down onto your hip. Stay right where you are, but flip your feet to the other side. So from here, remember, back leg, knee bent, foot flat, opposite leg tucked behind. Take that hand, place it in line with your thigh toward the front of your leg, middle to front. Opposite arm out. Take a breath from here. On your exhale, squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, keep your bottom knee down and side bend, lift up, rib cage toward the ceiling, and now just lower your body back down to the mat. Same thing again. Go ahead and squeeze your glutes, press your hips forward, reach up and over, side bending, press into it. And then lowering your body back down. One more time, you guys. Exhale, go ahead and press up, squeeze those glutes, press your hips forward, reach. And then just lower all the way back down to the mat. Excellent job. From here, I'm going to have everyone just seated toward the front of the mat again. Once you're there, we're going to give a little roll back off our sit bones. Bring both legs up in your tabletop. Now keep your feet together, but rotate your knees open. So again, you have a diamond shape in front of you. Take your hands, bring them through your legs, and then grab onto your ankles. Curve your spine. We're going to roll the same way we did earlier, but this time we have the turned out legs, so it may feel a little bit harder. Don't be surprised. Go ahead and tuck your pelvis, roll your body back, and then just rock your pelvis to come back forward, find that balance. Keep doing that. Tuck, curve, and rolling it back, and then rocking it forward. Now try to keep listening as you're doing this rocking motion. I want you to see if you can open, close your legs for a beat or a tap once, twice, or 3 times. So when you go overhead, clap once, twice, 3 times. When you come forward, once, twice, 3 times. Think about this clap coming from your inner thighs, not just pulling your hands on your ankles, clapping them together. So open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close, open, close. Now if you can't get any of the taps in, that's absolutely fine. If you can only get 1 or 2, that's fine. Just keep working on it and bring me back forward. I know this one's always feels a little silly, but it's kind of fun as well since you're at home alone, nobody's watching you. One more time, clapping it back and bring it forward. Find your balance this time, stay here. Go ahead and rotate your knees back to center and lower your feet down on the mat. Great job, everyone. Stay seated right where you are. Reach your arms out in front of your body, shoulders down. We're going to roll back, but this time we're going to rotate with a bow and arrow arm. So tuck your pelvis, roll your body back, and bend the elbow of the side you're rotating to. Then as you come forward, reach your arm straight, lengthen your spine. Go the opposite way. Tuck, curve, roll it back, bend the elbow, and then reaching it back forward. Now really tuck and roll back, then let your body rotate, and then come back out of it, lengthening tall. Keep going. Tuck, curve, rotate, reach, and then pulling it front. This time we're going to hold it for an extension of the arm. So roll back, hold it here. Now extend the arm out, bend the elbow in. Now come all the way back up. Opposite side. Tuck, curve, roll, bend the elbow. Now extend the arm. Bend the elbow in, reaching it up, get tall. Same thing, tuck, curve, rotate, pull. Extend the elbow, pulling it in, reaching it back front, and again, exhale, rolling it back, bend the elbow, extend, bend it in, reaching it back tall. 2 more times, exhale, tuck, curve, rotate, reach your arm out, bend the elbow in, come back forward, lifting. 1 more time, tuck, curve, roll, pull it back, extend the arm, pulling it in, and then reaching it back tall, lower the arms down. Nice job, you guys. From here, we're gonna be laying on our stomachs again. So go ahead and lay whatever way you can see me best. Legs are going to be turned out about shoulder distance and then toes facing away from each other again. Elbows will be in that W position, so elbows in, palms a little bit wider. We're going to go into your swan. So from here, legs stay down. Take a breath. Lengthen from the top of the head. Start drawing your shoulder blades back. Start lifting. Now go ahead and continue pressing through your palms and only lift up as high as you feel comfortable. Holding it here, take a breath in. And then start lowering your body back down and release. Now, if you couldn't extend your elbows all the way, walk your hands a little bit more forward. If you felt okay, stay with where you were. Take a breath in from here. Go ahead and lengthen from the top of the head. Pull in the abs, squeeze the glutes. Start pressing the palms. Open up your chest. Let your gaze follow the line of your spine, so you're probably looking forward. Don't look at the ceiling. Take a breath. Start lowering your body down, lengthening from the top of the head, and release. Same thing again. Lengthen from the neck, shoulder blades back. Start pressing, extending. Now really pull up. Think right below your belly button, really tighten that and lift it away from the floor. And then start lowering your body down and release. 1 more time like this, everyone. Go ahead and lengthen from the top of the head, shoulders back, abs are on, glutes are engaged, press away, lift up, holding it here, take a breath in. And then just start lowering your body back down, getting longer from the top of the head, and release. Go ahead and press back in that shell stretch, so expect your heels, round through your spine, curve and breathe. Nice job, everyone. And then start rolling your body up from here. We're gonna stay right where you are, but we're gonna be kneeling push-up position. So what I'm gonna have you do today is we're gonna start with staggered hands. So 1 front, 1 back. Doesn't matter which one's forward, just remember which one you're starting on. Go ahead and start with the one closest to me forward, if that helps you remember. If you're backwards, don't worry about it, just take a mental note of where you are. Walk your knees back and then shift your weight forward. We're gonna get lower for 3 counts, up for 1. Here we go. Get lower for 3, lower for 2, lower for 1, pressing it up. Again, lower 3, 2, 1, pressing it up. 1 more time, lower 3, 2, 1, press it up. Shift your weight back so you can switch your hands. Walk the far hand in, opposite arm out. Come back forward into that kneeling push-up position. Same lower down. Here we go. Get lower for 3, lower for 2, lower for 1, press it back up. Lower for 3, 2, 1, press it back up. Lower for 3, 2, 1, press it back up. Shift your weight back, come off your wrist, tuck your knees under for that shell stretch, curve your spine, breathe here. And then just start rolling up through your spine, lifting tall. But now you guys are all done with your advanced beginner workout. If you're feeling good about this series, feel free to move on to our power mat workouts. Great job, everyone. Remember, you don't have to be perfect as long as you try.